Ah, o bagulho não fala onde que é. Que raiva que dá. Isso tá me desanimando de fazer as missões secundárias, cara. É por causa disso, velho. Mano, eu acho que eu não vou fazer isso aqui não, velho. Sério mesmo. É muito chato, velho. Eu não vou fazer, cara. É muito chato, velho. Olha isso, mano. Aglomerado e não sei das contas. Ah, não tem nada disso, cara. Não tem nada de aglomerado, não sei das contas. Só tem esse aqui, velho. Esse eu acho que eu já estou.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good
Mais uma
luck.
missão.
Fifth Fleet out.
Eu não vou fazer não, foda-se. Não dá, velho. Não dá. Essas missões não dá. Olha isso, velho. Olha o tanto de missão aqui de Inex que eu tenho, cara. É impossível fazer isso tudo, velho. Vou jogar um pouquinho, depois eu penso se eu vou fazer essas porra, velho. Não dá. Eu vou fazer a do cara, cadê a do cara? Nebulosa. Nebulosa fica onde mesmo? Aqui. Aí eu tenho que ir para Thanos aqui. Um pouquinho dessas missões legais. Aí eu tenho que ir pra onde? Eu vou ter que procurar nos planetas, velho. O bagulho não fala, cara. Ah. É num dos planetas, tem 7 planetas. 3 planetas. 3 não, 5. É foda. Não fala, né, cara? Ai, achei aqui. Ah, não. Não é esse, só é esse que tem agora. Não é? Tem outro, tem? Não tem outro. Então não é aqui. Bugou a missão, foda-se. Não tem como eu entrar em nenhum desses planetas. Não entendi. Realmente, ó. O que seria pra entrar seria esse, mas não tem nada. Tá aparecendo. Essa missão eu vou ficar devendo. Vou fazer uma missão principal, vai. Não tem nada de interessante. Missão secundária. Vou fazer uma principal. Vou na novidade, já tô aqui mesmo. Bora. Eu vou fazer essa
Approach
missão
control,
pra
this
você.
is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Já volto, 2 segundos. Onde que eu saio da nave, caralho? O que é isso aqui?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Não tem coisa secundária.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
É, mas tá
I've
com
wasted
bug
enough of
de
your time for now,
iluminação
Commander.
nem brabo.
We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Mano, por onde que eu vou? Tô perdido. Que isso?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nada não. Ali eu já fui, então só falta descer mesmo. Ah não, agora eu lembrei pra onde eu tenho que ir. Oi, tá, deixa eu dar uma olhada nos meus equipamentos. Não é aqui, equipamento. Ah, essa aqui é melhor do que a minha. Essa é melhor ainda que a minha, só que perde um pouco na precisão. Vou colocar ela, vai gostar. Caralho, o dinheiro que eu tô agora que eu vi. Ah, esse daqui. O que é esse aqui? Escopeta, né? Oh, foda-se. Sniper. Tem nenhuma melhor, cara. Caraca, velho, mas nossa, mano. Eu não peguei nada de bom, velho. Eu vim aqui pra, né?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Darius. Eu não vou mexer nisso agora porque eu preciso saber o que eles são bons, né?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
No.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
O que tem aqui embaixo? Porra.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Ah, cara, eu queria ter
I'm
pegar a outra
starting to
também,
understand why
cara.
you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
Não sobrou mais nada, né? Vambora continuar o game. Lembrei onde que é pra eu sair da nave. Bem na frente.
Presley has the deck.
Deixa eu ver o que eles usam, equipamento. Eu vim primeiro em... Aqui, né? Ó, o Garrus ele usa metralhadora, pistola e sniper. Ela usa pistola e 12, né? Ela usa pistola e 12. A pistola mais forte que eu tenho é essa. Uma armadura pra dar pra ela não, né? Tem algum attachment? A habilidade na arma é bom pra mim. Eu já tinha mudado a skin. A skin não, a armadura.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Essa armadura dela é da hora, cara. E o medo de eu apertar o botão sem querer de puxar a arma e esses caras começarem a atirar em mim, velho.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Era com um lugar totalmente diferente do que eu tava, né?
Welcome to Port Hanshan,
Que é mais uma, parecendo um bunker do que uma cidade, né?
For your own
Lá
safety
na
and to protect the privacy of
City
others,
Tower.
you are
Qual é o nome
required to
dessa?
obey any
City-
directions given by
Parece
our
alguma coisa.
security personnel.
Não lembro.
If you have
Aqui é
questions or
bem mais um
concerns,
bunker,
our friendly
parece.
administrative
Pelo menos
staff is
essa entrada,
always
né?
available. Thank you,
Como que
and
é
enjoy your
por
stay.
fora. Carregando, carregou. Dá um savezinho aqui como quem não é nada.
warned us about you.
É que parece bem mais um bunker, né? Não é meio que uma cidade. Mercador.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
É um Bounty Hunter, né, velho? Caçador de recompensa, cara.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer.
You want me to use my staff?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Cara, essas coisas são muito caras, velho. Ah, velho, não tenho dinheiro pra isso, mano. Elas são muito caras.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Caralho, cuzão da porra, velho.
The managers want.
You're the.
Onde que é a missão que eu tenho aqui, velho? Pera aí. Cara, as duas são missões principais. Pera aí, calma aí, não entendi. Ó, esse aqui eu tenho que ir lá pro Pier 15 e esse aqui eu tenho que sair de Noveira.
Spectre, right?
Esse lá
Management
embaixo.
told us not to talk to you.
Isso.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech
Eu vou ver
firms
os
rent our
codecs,
labs.
cara.
Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Vou ver rapidinho aqui só. Deixa eu ver se não dá pra roubar nada, cara. Calma. Dá não.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Putz. Será que eu entrego o cara? Ah, não sei, velho. Ele falou que não é nada demais, cara.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received.
Consigo ver o que ele me deu, velho? Peraí, diário. Contrabando, pacote de opólio. Cobertura de decolagem. Onde será que fica isso? Ah, mano, eu não vou entregar o cara, velho.
Urgent messages while
Ele
you
fala que não é
gathered
nada
about.
demais, mano. Vamos ver se eu
Mr.
consigo
Annalise
olhar o
isn't the
que
only
é.
one with a past to leave him. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right, what would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annalise.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Annalise isn't the only one with a past to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Ah, ela falou pra eu falar com algum cara. Talvez ele consiga o passe pra mim. Quero dar uma olhada nessa porra desse pacote, velho. O que essa porra é, velho? Mas eu vou conseguir ver, né? O que é essa merda? A minha foda que tem que esperar loading, né? Eu vou olhar, cara. Não faço a menor ideia do que seja aquilo. Falo que não é nada demais, cara, mas pode ser alguma coisa. Outra. Mas é secundário, então o secundário tecnicamente eu acho que não vai fazer diferença, cara. Esse é o problema, velho. Vou colocar uns 4 pontinhos aqui. Vou melhorar minha coisa aqui, ó. Então tá bom. Vou segurar mais uns pontinhos, vai que eu preciso. Onde que tá a carga, será? Eu não consigo pegar pra mim. Tô vendo. Vende essas porra, velho. De vizinho, né? É uma modificação de arma. Realmente não é nada, né, perigoso, mas pô, se o cara já tem a arma, né, velho, a modificação não vai fazer diferença nenhuma. Eu vou entregar isso pra ele, eu não vou sacanear o cara. Uma modificação, velho. Fosse, por exemplo, uma bomba, alguma coisa assim, uma própria de uma arma, né? Eu usaria.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
The customer is the Krogan called Inamor. Now, does the other have the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Pô, quentinho ponto de graça, velho. Eu
This
gostei.
one awaits your return.
Ah, eu preciso falar com o cara, né? Onde que tá o cara? Ai, ai. Pera aí, missão principal, né? Ah, né? Tem que ler os codex também. Só tem que fazer... Falar com o codex. Ele tá no bar do hotel. Pega o elevador no exterior do plaza. Vou ter que ir lá pro elevador então. Map. Deixa eu ver os codex. Não dá não, só leio os principais.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle. The Citadel is an ancient deep... The Council is an The Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result... There are between 200 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than one...
Beleza. Aqui são só... Ah não, tem... Tem os Tarkanianos aqui. Tarkanianos não, os Turians também. Alguns Turians por aí. Vou jogar só mais um pouquinho, tá? Fazendo nosso horário. Hoje eu vou terminar o horário padrão. Mais que eu queira mais jogar. Amanhã vai ser o dia todo de Mass Effect, então tá de boas, cara. Ainda um pouquinho mais cedo hoje.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about binary helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in binary helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Esse é o cara da missão principal.
Good. I don't think you're the Spectre, right?
Esse é o cara da missão?
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Ah, tão coisa lá. Tão cinza. Eu não posso fazer mais missão secundária. Eu preciso de mais nível. Senão eu vou me fuder igual eu me fudi na mina lá. Posso fazer uma missão secundária.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero gravity.
Ah, consigo sim, só tá
It's a
aqui
first
no
for the
mesmo.
industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely, that's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the city.
Foi.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Mais a neva. Ih, aumentei renegado, velho. Cagou. É porque eu fiz uma coisa negativa, né? Cara. A música, velho, sabe?
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorick Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Tem que ir pra onde? Nível inferior de Plaza. Voltar então. Música, cara. Mano, eu queria uma armadura melhor, velho. Eu acho que vou ter que comprar, cara. Tem como, velho. Minha armadura tá muito ruim, velho. Ver se eu acho alguém que venda armadura humana. Eu acho que o meu personagem só consegue usar armadura humana.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annihilus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I'll be here. I'll be back. Aqui em qual level que libera os próximos itens de conversa?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Annihilus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Annihilus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Take cover! Take cover! Go, go, go! I'm on it!
Morri. Não buga não, jogo. Cara, lá em cima. Não tem mais. Vamos explorar aqui, né? Mano, esses caras morrem muito rápido, velho. A inteligência artificial deles são meio burros, cara. Tem lógica, mano. Os aliados morrem com uma porrada só, velho.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Take him out! I will destroy you!
Ah, tem escudo, eu não vi. Ah, mano. Na moral, velho, os caras morrem muito rápido, cara. Vai tomar no cu, velho. Mano, meus aliados morrem com um tiro só, velho.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage.
I'm so Annaleus.
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for
If you
bribe.
want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Look out! You must die! I will destroy you!
I'm on it!
Morri.
Locked and loaded. I will destroy you! I'm on it! Incoming! I'm on it! I'm on it! Locked and loaded. I'm on it!
Ai, na moral, velho. Pô, é muito ridículo, cara, porque, mano, meus aliados morrem numa velocidade absurda, cara. Eles tomaram um tiro, morreram, velho. Não tem condições, cara. Eu tenho que lutar com 50 caras sozinho.
I don't think you're supposed to be in
No,
here.
I'm not.
I'm
Are you?
Sergeant Kyra Sterling. Ananias would throw you
Your
off.
men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here.
I didn't want to fight them, maybe.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces. You must die!
Eu morri, né?
I will destroy you!
Caralho, velho, é ridículo. A mina morreu com uma porrada, velho. Ah, não consigo atirar. Vai se foder. Não dá.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Your men are...
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces. You must die!
Ah, mano, os caras morrem, velho. Em 2 segundos, mano.
Shepard.
É mais fácil quando a gente sabe as coisas, né, velho? Então, é sempre importante usar isso aqui, cara. Essas paradas minhas são as mais importantes. A deles, foda-se. Burros pra caralho. Uma só morre, né? É que não foi ali embaixo, foi? Foi. É recurso ali embaixo. Eu vou terminar essa parte da missão, vou terminar a live. Já deu 9 horas. Horário que eu falei que ia terminar, né? Hoje não vou estender muito porque amanhã, cara, amanhã vai ser o dia inteiro de Mass Effect. É live de manhã, live de tarde. Mass Effect.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Isso aqui é o quê? O que é isso aqui?
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
Se desse um tiro na cabeça daquela mina ali. Ela falou pra eu encontrar ela, né? Deixa eu ir lá rapidinho. Tá aqui não?
I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Putz, eu posso entregar pra ele ou pro cara, velho. Eu posso foder o cara, eu posso foder esse daí, velho. Puta merda, qual dos dois que eu vou foder agora? Não, eu não vou.
I'm leaving. Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Entrega lá pro cara, velho. Esse cara ali foi um cuzão no caralho, velho. Podia ter me dado a passagem, velho. Que bosta. Da puta. Tudo cuzão aquele ali. É só me dar passagem, velho. Onde que a mulher tá mesmo? Diário. Pierre. Vou ter que ir lá pro bar de qualquer jeito. O bar fica onde mesmo? Aqui, né? Ela quer falar comigo. Vamos ver o que ela tem pra falar antes da entrega pro cara.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll keep Keen's evidence.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeas. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
24. Subiu pra caralho.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
Not yet. I need to speak to my contact.
Do hurry. Analeas has many spies.
Caralho, mas que saco. Vai e volta, nossa, vai. Oh, isso tilta, cara. O que mais tilta em mim em jogo assim é isso. É um vai e volta, cara, só pra passar mensagem um pro outro.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Paragon. Cara, que eu ganhei Paragon. Ah, não, Paragon é o negócio. Eu sempre esqueço, velho. Bota mais um pontinho aqui. Beleza, eu terminei a do cara. Terminei. Então eu só vou terminar a live lá, né? Então eu não esqueci. Tem que continuar alguém. Vou terminar lá na garagem. Aí tamo bem do Mass Effect. Aí a gente continua amanhã. Os load aleatórios. Cara, eu quero muito como vai ser o meu final, velho. Quero muito saber, velho, porque... Cara, eu tô escolhendo o que pra mim eu acho que é o mais certo. Eu tô levando muito em consideração a minha personalidade, né? Esses jogos assim de escolha eu levo muito em consideração. queria uma armadura melhor, velho. Que isso daqui tá uma triste. Cara, as armaduras que você pega não é tudo ruim, velho. Essa arma aqui é melhor que a minha. Não, não é não. É uma bosta.
Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers.
You guys again.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort thing?
Since the administrator would...
Ué? Era uma escada.
I'm sorry.
A garagem não é aqui não? Nossa, a garagem não é aqui, cara, meu Deus. Vim aqui à toa.
Elder brother, it's me. I'm on the Bavaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time.
Eu tô aqui mesmo, deixa eu aproveitar ver se tem alguma coisa escondida aqui. Vou voltar aqui de novo. Nossa senhora. Não posso, pô. Dessas porcaria. Não pra nada, cara. Como que eu vou usar aquelas armas ali? Tudo ruim. A garagem é bem em cima, velho. Nossa, tem muito. Já vou terminar, velho. Vou deixar ali o personagem perto da garagem já pra eu saber onde que eu tenho que ir. Continuar o game, né? Esse lugar não é tão grande igual lá no Primeira City, né? É um lugar mais linearzinho. Quanto a missão secundária. A garagem fica aqui pra cima. Acho que é a passagem mesmo. Lá pra baixo, na verdade. Aí eu já entro lá errado.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Mas beleza. Tô salvando assim porque caso dê alguma coisa no save, né? Mas então é isso, sabe? Até amanhã.